Hello dear students. Today we're going to study Lesson 1 in Unit 1 from Wonderful World by Katie Clements. Today's lesson is about relationships. Take a look at this picture. What can you see? Yes, that's right, a group of dolphins swimming together. What is the name for a group of dolphins? Is it school, family, or flock? The correct answer is flock. Now, what comes to your mind when you hear the word relationships? Family, friends, intimacy. For example, the dolphins in this picture are bound together by a relationship of being part of a flock. As for family members, we have brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, grandmas, grandparents, grandchildren, cousins, aunts, uncles, husbands and wives, nephews and nieces. Some families have only an only child. Some families only have an only child without siblings. For example, do you remember Uncle Oliver from the introduction? Mandy is his niece and Jake is his nephew. Please take a look at this picture. Do you remember these characters from the introduction? Yes, we have here. This blonde girl is Kate, Robin's cousin, pointing at a ship in the harbor. And also we have Mandy, Jake's sister, saying she's so excited about being in Tortuga. And who is that boy in the yellow sweater? Yes, that's right, it's Robbie. And right behind him we have Jake complaining that his Uncle Oliver is never on time. He's always late. So where are the children standing here? They're standing in the harbor. And who comes to meet them? Uncle Oliver. Now, in the harbor, the kids are greeting Uncle Oliver, who's apologizing for being late. Kate thanks him for inviting her to his house. Oliver replies that he's happy to have them and that he enjoys their company. That is being with companions, being with them. After the greeting, they discover that Robbie is missing. They're calling out his name, Robbie, Robbie, where are you? So, what are the children looking at in the harbor? They are looking at a huge ship. Remember, they said it's huge. Who is late? Uncle Oliver. Why does Uncle Oliver invite the children to his house? Because he enjoys the company. Who is Mandy looking for? She's looking for Robbie. Now, Robbie hears them after they're calling his name out loud. Robbie hears them and says, I'm over here. Turns out he was discovering a ship. He says it's incredible. It is amazing. Then Mandy notices that the crate is full of holes. Can you see the holes in this picture? And this is the crate, the brown box here. She suggests that they take a look at it, but Uncle Oliver says it's not a good idea. Instead, he suggests that they go home. As they're leaving, Crane, the angry man with the mustache, do you remember him from the introduction? He shouts out loud at his men carrying a whip in his hand. He tells them that they're lazy and tells them to hurry up because he doesn't want to waste time. He calls them lazy, as we already mentioned. And then he calls Uncle Oliver, who walks away, apologizing for not chatting with Crane, as he hasn't got time for that today. Robbie wonders what's in that crate because of the horrible and awful smell. Jake then asks, Uncle Oliver about Crane. Uncle Oliver, who is that rude man? And Uncle Oliver replies, oh, look at the time. Here's the car. Come on, kids. Uncle Oliver doesn't answer Jake's question. He says, look at the time, meaning they're very late. He takes the kid to his car. Now, Kate remarks that Uncle Oliver doesn't like this man, Crane. Jake agrees, but he wonders why. In the previous dialogue, we came across some new vocabulary. The first one is crate. Crate. Say it with me, please. Crate. Excellent. A crate is a large box made of wood or plastic that is used for carrying things. Niece. 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 Niece is the daughter of your brother or sister. Say it with me. Niece. 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 Excellent. Nephew. 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 A nephew is the son of your brother or sister. Nephew. Harbor. 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 A harbor is an area of water near the coast where ships are kept. Harbor. Pleasure. 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 Pleasure is a feeling of joy, happiness, or enjoyment. Pleasure. Invitation. 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 An invitation is a written or spoken request to ask someone to go to an event. Invitation. Hole. 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 A hole is an empty space in something solid. Hole. Incredible. 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 Incredible is an adjective which means great, extremely large, unbelievable. For example, the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk is so strong, is unbelievably strong and great. Incredible. Horrible. Horrible. Horrible means very bad. This meal is horrible. It tastes horrible. It smells horrible. Rude. Rude. Rude is an adjective which means not polite. Do you remember Crane? He was very rude to his men, saying that they're lazy and telling them to hurry up. He's not polite. He is rude. Lazy. Lazy. Lazy means not willing to work. Lazy. Huge. Huge. Huge is an adjective which means very big or terrible. This elephant is huge while this rat is tiny. Huge. Excited. 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 Excited is an adjective which means very happy and interested. Remember Mandy? She was so excited about being in Tortuga and meeting Uncle Oliver. Excited. They were so excited to travel to Hurghada last weekend. Now, we also came across some time expressions. Great time. Great time means to have a happy, wonderful, and enjoyable time, to have fun. For example, I had a great time last summer in Rome with my friends. Great time. On time. Uncle Oliver is never on time. He's always late. On time means at the correct time or the time that was arranged. For example, he's never late. He always arrives on time. Waste time. Waste time means to spend time in doing things not useful. Remember Crane telling his men not to waste his time? For example, don't waste your time watching TV because it's not useful. It's my pleasure. Remember Uncle Oliver when he said it's his pleasure to invite the kids to Kartuga? It's a phrase to say in a polite way that you're pleased, a polite way of replying to someone. Now let's practice. Complete the sentences with the correct phrases. Have 2 minutes to answer the questions. Are you finished? Great. Here's Mom. She's always a great time. Look at the time. On time. Time for or waste my time. Here is Mom. She's always on time. That's correct. She's never late. Hurry up. We haven't got space, a chat. We haven't got a great time. We haven't got look at the time. We haven't got time for, or we haven't got waste my time. We haven't got time for a chat. Means we're busy. Don't get back to work. Don't waste my time. Get back to work. Have on holiday, Granddad. Have a great time on your holiday, Granddad. It means enjoy your holiday. Oh, I'm late again. Oh, look at the time. I'm late again. Now circle the correct words. You have 2 minutes to read the questions and answer them. Let's begin. Cleo and her. Joe are Ian's parents. Cleo and her husband, Joe, are Ian's parents. Grandma has got 7 children and 13 grandchildren. Jane hasn't got any brothers or sisters. She is an only or incredible child. A child without siblings is an only child. Lisa and Anna are my nieces. That boy is very lazy. He watches TV all day. I always laugh at Dad's jokes. Thank you.